Hey folks, Nick here at Nightlife Kennel. Just want to come at you with another gear review. Not too long ago, well maybe about a year ago, SportDOG come out with a brand new NoBark collar called the SBC-R, and I have it right here. I've actually used this collar now for probably 6 or 8 months. Haven't done a gear review on it yet because I want to make sure I really put it through its paces and really test it out very thoroughly before I showed you guys anything about it. But I'm very well pleased with this, as I am all of SportDOG's products, and I want to give you guys a little bit of a rundown about it. First off, this right here, like I said, is SBC-R. This is a rechargeable NoBark collar, made by SportDOG brand. This will fit, I think, from a 5-inch up to a 20 some odd inch neck on a dog. So I mean, this will go all the way down to beagles, all the way up to, you know, some of your big huge hound dogs and stuff like that. It's going to fit anything you have. They recommend it from 5 pounds up. So like I said, beagles or anything like that, or some of your, you know, several month old pups, coonhound pups, you can put this on. I've actually been using this on my new pups, Nix and Tough, giving them their kennel manners. Give you a little rundown. I had to move about a year ago. When I did, I moved in back behind the subdivision, and of course we've got people there that don't like dogs barking, and so I've had to start using these on hide a fair amount. But one thing I really love about this new SBC-R is, unlike NoBarks of the past, if you left them on the dog for very long, you could damage the dog's neck. One cool thing about this SBC-R is it detects your dog's barks by 2 different methods. Instead of just the sound, it also uses the vibration of your dog. What this allows you to do is put this on your dog way looser. It's always been said in the past, when you put this on a dog, you need to be able to get like 1 finger between the dog's neck and the collar. That's the correct tightness. I put this on hide and I can get all 4 fingers in here, so it's got plenty of room on his neck, and it still corrects him when it needs to. That's awesome, because if I'm gone for a weekend, I can leave this on hide and I don't have to worry about this causing any kind of damage to his neck. It does the job it needs to do and takes care of the dog at the same time. Another feature I really like about this is some of the old NoBarks out there, you basically, when you turn them on, you had some colors that you had to go by, and depending on which color light lit up, told you what kind of mode it's in. Well, they've changed that with this one. This actually has a digital display, so let's get right into it. Right here on the back, you got an on and off button. You just hold that down and it comes on. Now, this right here, it tells you what power level it's on and which mode it is, and then the battery life on this thing. This right here with the dog icon, that is the temperament mode. Basically what this does, in this mode right here, you just tap it and it'll show right back up. In this mode right here, once a dog starts barking, this will increase the level of stimulation until that dog decides to quit barking. And once it does that, it remembers that. The next time the dog barks, it starts at that temperament mode, so that way it can quiet the dog down even quicker. Now, to change to your next mode, you just come back here, hit this one time, bring your digital display back up, hit the button again, and this starts flashing. Now, if you want to change modes, you go up. Now you see that little staircase, that is progressive mode. What that does is, once you put this on your dog, it starts out the lowest setting, and once that dog starts barking, it continually stimulates the dog more and more and more and more, and increases till the dog stops, and then it resets back to the lowest setting. So the next time the dog barks, it starts at the lowest setting and progresses up from there. Your next mode on here, see it started right there in the progressive mode. I hit this one more time, starts blinking. This right here, we'll go back, went too far. This is your personal setting. You can see this, that looks like a little person icon. To put this on personal setting, you click it one more time, it'll go over to here, and I can dial up the strength as far as I want, all the way up to 10 on this. And what that does is, basically, is whenever the dog barks, it's going to shock the dog on whichever setting you have it on this number right here, and it'll do it every single time. It does not progress and it does not reset. That is your personal setting. Okay, so do a little recap. This right here is your temperament mode. This will start at 0 and progress until the dog stops barking, and then it will start there from that point from there on. Your next mode is progressive mode. This will start at 1 and progress up until the dog stops barking again, and then resets back to 1 and starts there for the next go around. And then this right here is your personal setting, that if you click this power button one more time, you can go over here and turn this up to wherever you want, and that's where it's going to correct your dog at each and every time. Once you're done, you select what you want, you just hit that button again. Once nothing is blinking, you're fully set on what you want to do. I personally like to leave it on progressive mode. I just like that setting right there, because it seems to me that that's going to work the best for my dogs. They get to select how much correction they want depending on how stubborn they are. If they want to get to 1 or 2 and then they'll hush, that's perfect. But if they want to be stubborn, it's going to progress and teach them the lesson that they need to learn. So, and then of course having the little icon right over here for the battery. One thing I've noticed about this thing, if you have a dog that's not real stubborn, like generally I can put this on hide and he will not bark, he will not test it, he knows what it is, and literally I can get a month's worth of battery out of this thing without ever having to charge it again. Now, if you got a dog that's a lot more stubborn and wants to bark all the time and it's getting corrected a whole bunch, of course the battery's going to go down. But in general, absolutely love this thing. I could put this on hide even looser. It doesn't wear on the dog's neck at all. It's a lot safer for the dog. You got 3 awesome modes of operation to select how you want it to work. The battery life is awesome on this. You've also got interchangeable prongs right here. You can put long or short depending on the hair length of your dog. All right, show you a little bit about the charger. Very nice, easy charger. These prongs right here fold out of the way, so if you need to take this on a trip with you and pack it in a bag, it's not going to worry about poking anything or tearing anything up. This right here is your clip charger. You can tell on the back it's got the little metal prongs. You've got little metal prongs right here on the back of the collar as well. You just take these right here, set it in there like that, and you'll hear it snap, and it's on there. So of course, just take it off, take your thumb, push it underneath there, it pops it right off. But it's a really good charger. It clips on there, holds really well. Like I said, I absolutely love this thing. One big benefit that a lot of people don't take into consideration, SportDOG makes a few battery powered NoBarks, which are great. They work great. The problem is, you may buy those things, some of them are running like around $50 to $70. The batteries for them are like $8 a piece. So if you have a stubborn dog, by the time you buy a few rounds of batteries, you're pushing $100, and $100 is what this thing's running. So, you know, in the long run, if you got a lot of dogs and you're going to be using this a lot, you will save money by just go ahead and jumping into the Rechargeable SBC-R. You're going to save yourself a lot of headache. The fact you got several different modes to work with whatever needs you may have for whichever, every dog's different. And also the fact that you can wear this thing on your dog a lot looser than the NoBarks of the past. You don't have to worry about wearing on the dog and for the health of the dog. So Nightlife Kennel SBC-R, we give it a 10 out of 10. Highly recommend it. You get the 1-year warranty with it, of course. If the strap ever wears out, these have replaceable straps that you can put in it. So if you got a real stubborn dog that needs correcting, or you got some nosy neighbors that always complain about your dogs, definitely look into the SBC-R by SportDOG. Can't go wrong with it, guys. So hope this helped you out, and if you haven't already, click like and subscribe to my channel, share with your friends. In the meantime, let's keep our dogs hushed. Tree one from me.